Now, I actually sort of cheated a little bit, and I think this is a great way to use a little, I say, craft helper. I put a border around my invitation to give me a guide of where I should be cutting. I'm not the best cutter. They also have some lovely tools you can get at your craft supply store that are already in shapes that you can just use as punch outs, so you don't even have to do the cutting. But I did fine because I put the border in there. It also helped me. Now I'm going to be attaching this to some cardstock because this is sort of a flimsy invitation, and I'd like to have a little heavier. I think invitations look really nice when they're on heavy paper, but I couldn't run the heavy paper through my computer very easily because this was custom cardstock. You can also get this at the craft supply store, sometimes in the scrapbooking section. And I like the purple because, again, it matches with all my colors. And I'm going to be putting some a glue stick on the back of it. Now, there's different ways of working with the glue stick, and what I found is if you keep your fingernail in one corner and push away from you, that's the way you want to apply the glue stick so that the paper doesn't get all balled up. Also, glue stick tends to sort of clump. There we have a little clump right there. You want to just bring the glue stick back over it so you don't have those clumps, because when you apply it to your paper, you will have like a little bump on the paper, so you don't want that. And then you just attach it to the cardstock. Make sure your hands are clean. Just rub them on your pants if they get dirty. That's what I do. And then you press outward, and that's going to, it's nice and even on there. We could also put a whole bunch of different invites on here and just, conserve on paper. And now I'm going to be cutting again, so our border really acts as a guide again for the cutting. And now I'm going to be a little bit more detailed of where I'm cutting because this is going to be more of the finished product. Also found that when you're cutting, if you turn the paper as you're cutting, it makes it a lot easier to get around the rounded corners. And we're just about finished. And now we're ready for embellishing. And there we have our little invite.